Hare Krishna. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. We continue reading from Caitanya Caritamrita Adi Leela. We are on chapter 5, hearing the glories of Lord Nityananda. Text 73. Amshera Amshaye Kalatara Nama Govindera Pratimurti Shri Balarama. Translation by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. A part of a whole is called a kala. A part of a whole is called a kala. Shri Balaram is the counter form of Lord Govinda. Pratimurti. So Lord Govinda, Shri Krishna, Shyam Sundar, his first expansion is Balaramji. Balaramji. And then Amsha, and Amsha is a part. So Kala means a part of the Amsh. So Amsha and then Kala. So how it goes from one expansion to another and another and another. Like that. Tanra Eka Sarup, Shri Mahasankarshan, Tanra Amsha Purusha, Haya Kalate Ganana. Balaram's own expansion is called Mahasankarshan, and his fragment, the Purusha, is counted as a Kala or a plenary part or a part of a plenary portion. So we have been hearing the glories of Mahavishnu, the Purusha avatar, how he's lying down in the Karana ocean, and so all these universes are coming out of his body, and how he's the one who activates the material energy. By his glance, this entire material cosmic manifestation starts, it becomes active. She gets his energy from him. And so who is he? He is a kala. A kala means a part of a plenary portion. So he's coming, he is a fragment of Mahasankarshan, and Mahasankarshan is an expansion of Balaramji. So we can see that the Purusha, the Mahavishnu, is just an expansion of Balaramji. So then Yan Ha Ke Ta Kala.
Balaramji is.
Yes. Yes. Haribo? Can't hear you anymore.
Now, can you hear me?
Yeah, now. Yeah.
Yeah. So Balaramji is not Kala.
No, Balaramji is.
Ji Sankarshan, Maha Sankarshan, right?
Balaramji is Krishna's first expansion.
First expansion.
There is no difference between Krishna and Balaram.
Okay.
The only difference is Krishna's mood is that of an enjoyer, and Balaramji's mood is of a servitor. And that's the reason Balaramji is the Adi Guru, the original Guru, because he shows us how to engage in the service of Krishna.
Okay.
Yeah. So Yanha Keta Kalakahi Tinho Mahavishnu Mahapurusha Vatari Tinho Sarva Jishnu. I say that this Kala is Mahavishnu. He is the Mahapurusha who is the source of the other Purushas and who is all pervading. So why is he called all pervading? Because as the Shirodakshay Vishnu, he is the Paramatma in everyone's heart. So because Mahavishnu is the Mahapurush, then from him come Garbhodakshay Vishnu, and then from him come Shirodakshay Vishnu. All three are the Purusha avatars, Purusha, who are in charge of maintaining, creating, and annihilating this material cosmic manifestation. Garbhodakshay Shirodashai Donhe Purushanam Se Dui Yanra Amsha Vishnu Vishwadham. Garbhodakshay and Shirodakshay are both called Purushas. They are plenary portions of Karanadakshay Vishnu, the first Purusha, who is the abode of all the universes. So Karanadakshay Vishnu, the Mahavishnu, he is the first Purusha. He comes from Mahasankarshan. So he's the first Purusha. From him come out the universes. He expands and enters into every universe as Garbhodakshay Vishnu. Then Garbhodakshay Vishnu expands and enters into every atom of the universe.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Oh, really?
You were breaking for a minute. Yeah.
Oh, is it okay?
Now you are clear. Yeah.
Oh, okay, thank you. So Garbhodakshay Vishnu, then he enters into every atom of the universe as Shirodakshay Vishnu and into the heart of every living entity. And that's the Paramatma, Shirodakshay Vishnu. He's the Paramatma. So that's how.
Sorry, cannot hear you.
Hare Krishna, are the others able to hear me?
I can hear you, Shilpa ji. Maybe Neha ji has some problem.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
sorry.
She did not even break for a minute? Like not even
No,
for a minute?
No, not at all. She's very clear.
Okay. Maybe then my problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. So then the symptoms.
नेहा जी स्पीकर ऑफ करके ऑन करके देखिए कभी फोन आए
I'll do that.
खोलो हुआ परिवारी यहाँ
Okay.
નથી ખુલેલો
So then I hope, Neha, that you're able to hear better now. Okay, then,
You suddenly.
actually your voice is breaking. I don't know if you want to leave and join in again.
Actually, I can hear you properly, but suddenly, just for a minute, you just get, so maybe it's my program
Oh, okay.
failure or something. So no, it's okay. I'm sorry
No, that's all
for
right.
any inconvenience.
Oh, no, that's okay. So reading on, the symptoms of the Purusha are described in the Lagu Bhagavatamrita. While describing the incarnations of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the author has quoted from the Vishnu Puran 6.8.59, where it is said, "Let me offer my respectful obeisances unto Purushottam, Lord Krishna, who is always free from the contamination of the six material dualities, whose plenary expansion, Mahavishnu, glances over matter to create the cosmic manifestation, who expands himself in various transcendental forms, all of which are one and the same, who is the master of all living entities, who is always free and liberated from the contamination of material energy, and who, when he appears in this material world, seems as one of us, although he has an eternally spiritual, blissful, transcendental form." In summarizing this statement, Rupa Goswami has concluded that the plenary expansion of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who acts in cooperation with the material energy, is called the Purusha. So yesterday we were saying that we, the male or female, doesn't matter. We are all Prakriti. We are the enjoyed. And then the Purusha is the enjoyer. So who's the Purusha? The Purusha is Sri Krishna. He's the origin, he's the Purusha. So now here, the symptoms of the Purusha are described in Lagu Bhagavatamrita. Now, Lagu Bhagavatamrita is written by Srila Rupa Goswami, who is one of the 6 Goswamis of Vrindavan. And so in this Lagu Bhagavatamrita, Srila Rupa Goswami is quoting this prayer from Vishnu Puran. Vishnu Puran 6.8.59. So what does Vishnu Puran says? Vishnu Puran is saying, "Let me offer my respectful obeisances unto Purushottam." Purushottam means he's a Purusha, but the Uttama, the best of the Purushas. Uttama means the best. So the best of the Purushas. And who is that? Lord Krishna. So the best of the Purushas is Lord Krishna. So because he is the supreme person, he is the supreme personality of Godhead. So now Lord Krishna, he is always free from the contamination of the 6 material dualities. So Lord Krishna, even if he comes in the material world, is read here, when he comes in the material world, he seems as one of us. But He is not like one of us. He has, his form is eternal, spiritual, blissful, transcendental. So his form is Sat Chid Ananda Vigraha. That's what is being stressed here. That when he comes in front of us, although he looks like us, he's not like ordinary living entities. He is transcendental. His form is Sat Chid Ananda, eternal, spiritual, blissful. It's a spiritual form. It's a transcendental form. He does not have any material duality. And this Supreme Lord, Krishna, his expansion, plenary expansion, means not even his direct expansion, expansion of his expansion of his expansion of his expansion, is Mahavishnu. And Mahavishnu glances over the material energy. It is Mahavishnu who looks at the material energy, and by his look, we, the living entities, the jivas, are put inside here, inside this material world. And then, and because of his glance, Mother Nature, she starts moving, and the modes get, the modes get agitated, and one by one, the creation happens. And then it's said that the Lord Krishna, he has many expansions, many expansions, but all of his expansions are transcendental. All the forms that he expands into are transcendental forms. So they are all one and the same. Not sure why I'm not able to, why am I not able to select? I'm not sure what's wrong. I'm going to ignore this. And he is the master of all living entities. So we are the living entities, right? We are the souls. We are the souls. And the leader of all the souls is Supreme Lord Krishna. So this is how it is summarizing. The Vishnu Puran is speaking about the super excellent position of Krishna, and that Mahavishnu is one of his expansions. And how just by Mahavishnu's looking at the material energy, this cosmic manifestation comes about to be. So, yeah.
The last line is.
I'm sorry, the last line is? Can't hear you, Neha.
The last line is very, very beautiful. That Rupa Goswami,
Yes,
has concluded the plenary expansion of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who acts in the cooperation with the material energy, is called Purusha. So how he has explained about the Purusha, that he's cooperating, like the choice of words, and it's really
beautiful.
Rupa Goswami.
True. Mahavishnu, Shiro Dakshay Vishnu, Garbho Dakshay Vishnu. Yeah. He's because Mahavishnu looks at the material energy. So he is the Purusha. And material energy.
He's cooperating, right?
Yeah.
So there's a cooperation, like how beautifully this cooperation.
Yes, there's a cooperation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have to understand that, okay, Krishna, his Ras Leela is with the gopis, right? Krishna's Ras Leela is with the gopis. So this creation, this entire material creation is also the Ras Leela between the Purusha, Mahavishnu, and material energy.
Oh.
And so that's the reason we are given so much knowledge about this creation in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Why? Because, okay, we are the souls, we are spiritual, but right now we are in the body. We are not able to experience anything spiritual. But if we try to understand this material creation very properly, if we try to understand the position of the material energy, then we will be able to understand. And so if we try to understand the position of the material energy in relation to the Supreme Lord, and our position in relation to the material energy and Supreme Lord, then our position as spirit souls becomes more clearer, more easier for us to understand. That's the reason in Bhagavatam, first 3 cantos are so much stress is given about the creation. So much detailed information is given about the creation, because we are not able to experience or understand anything spiritual. Although we are spiritual beings, we are spirit souls, but because we are inside the body, everything we experience is in terms of the body, which is matter, right? In terms of matter. Yeah. So the more we try to understand this creation, more we try to understand the position of material energy in relation to the Supreme Lord, then the super excellent position of the Supreme Lord becomes more and more clearer. And our position in relation to material energy and Supreme Lord also becomes clearer.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So we'll stop here for today.
Okay.
Okay. So thank you so much for listening in and joining in. Shri Caitanya Caritamrita ki jai, Shilpa Prabhupada ki jai, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Hare Krishna.